function, we caught a little rhythm. She caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Carolina Panthers. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. They'll start with the option. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Now Johnson. And he's got some space here. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Carolina. Ty Johnson, 78 yards. And the Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead.
The kick is...
Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
At their own 25-yard line.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Second and 10.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 4. And it's third down.
On third down, Wilson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This is taken around the 12. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Panthers will take over now, first and 10.
At their own 16-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
Early in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
It's second and 8.
Johnson. And this is going to be a Panthers first down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, not get loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
Incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Brady. And he comes back with one complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
53 at the mic. 53 at the mic. Exit.
Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. They run. It's Johnson. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. He's been tough for this defense to handle. Over 100 yards. You kind of knew that they were going to him on that play, didn't you?
They certainly did. That's one of those situations where you simply say, my best runner over my best blockers. Let's go ahead and pick it up. And I don't care if they know it on the other side. Here we come, and they got it done.
He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On play action, now Brady. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Number 20. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
The 38-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
They go play action with Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
First and 10.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's a
gain of 32 that time.
First down, Pittsburgh.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had two nice interceptions a week ago. And two here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply...
And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
They'll take.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Robert Woods, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
That ties the game.
Zerline good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Space to maneuver at the 40 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. So one play and they're already just shy of midfield.
48-yard line.
54 mark, 54 mark. Check, check, watch 54, watch 54. Target, 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 target.
On the ground, this is Johnson. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Brady's throw there complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And it's caught. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Ty Johnson with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead.
Is good.
And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's his all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I'll get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Tucker McCann set to kick off.
McCann's got it teed up. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go. Down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
On second down, Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. From the shotgun, Wilson steps away to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Two things you can do in that situation, run and punt the football or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
Returnable here from the 38. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Screenplay, Johnson. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Steelers 46-yard.
4 receivers now, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. 2nd down and 4.
53, check 53. Watch the run.
Shotgun now for Brady. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Brady. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So it's halftime here in Charlotte with the Panthers out on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Wilson's pass.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Wilson. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Credit the sack to Malik Jefferson. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 9.
Brady going to throw.
at their 48-yard line.
He's got this one completed to Mims. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
10 at the 35-yard line.
To throw is Brady. Able to connect with Mims. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up
working from the gun. It's Brady. Got a man. It's Patterson complete.
Brady
came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Cordero Patterson. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers add on to their lead. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
24. Steelers 7.
McCann's got it teed up.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
First down, they go right back to Hunt. And unable to get downhill there, so he'll take this up to about the 37. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes.
So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
Here's Jordan Berry now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. This will be taken at the 10. That'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. And with a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Throw left side, taken in by Mims. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep...
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Flush to his right. Going for it all. His throw incomplete. He was looking for Albert O. Albert Okwuegbunam was the target there. And it's third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
53's a month. 53. Check 53. Get that 53 lead down.
From the gun, Brady. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up fourth down.
McCann on for the field goal.
McCann's kick up and good. And that will push this lead up to 20 now. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25-yard
line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it now because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah,
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Wilson finds an opening past the 40. Caught left side by Funches. 15 yards on the play. First down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Throwing again here, Wilson. An incomplete, crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
It's second down and 10.
Throwing again, Wilson. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there.
Complete.
11 yards there, first down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Operating from the gun, Brady. Flushed out right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Nickel Roby-Coleman. And it's a huge return as he brings this all the way back down to the 15-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirt.
He better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Kareem Hunt is running back, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And they get to him quickly here as he stops right around the 13. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
And the Steelers on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Wilson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
For the extra point.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously caught. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
A loss of 11 yards. It's 2nd down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. 20, 10, and he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
Williams.
A big play there on the catch and run. 86 yards. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it second and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run with Hunt, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Kareem Hunt with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead now down to 20.
14.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Panthers are going to recover here, and that should be enough to get them the victory. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all, and if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And that one incomplete as it stops the clock, reading 18 seconds to go.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Third and long, it's Wilson. And he gets it to Funchess complete. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Wilson. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly.
That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it in for the score in the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. But a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Steelers, 14.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Carolina, their playoff chances take an uptick as they move to 7-4. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, it's starting to look like it won't be their year as they drop to 5-6. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Damn, Kane, you done killed Abel. Unbalanced land, trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might it all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the buck. All black, born to be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down the devil. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. You picked a dozen roses and left them in Galilee rolling thunder. Don't hear my cry, don't let alibis pass you. I finally starting to realize, never give up and go. I can't watch TV, it's all a lot. Tired of trying, go ahead and fly. Everybody want a straight answer, but media keep us blind. A good heart is not hard to find. Why the people try to define infrastructure right? I don't got time, infrastructure right, I don't got time. I could it's all to we're talking about your to protect your sons and daughters from political manslaughter.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Never play by the rules, guess I'm paying my dues. They gon' try to intrude, poison the multitude. They be quick to accuse, when you got different views. Just know you gon' pay the price, based off the item you choose. Many times in the culture, hit you with them K Ultra. I knew you was a vulture, Holy Ghost get the ushers. No, I can't trust you. Shock you, then now you fluster. Crashing down, I was clutter. Doing this so subtle, falling out through the rubble. Remember this in jungle, the top always gonna get something. The middle gotta stay hunting. Why the rush left for nothing? 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 Agitated illusion, only built for confusion. The institution, modern day execution. Think I know the solution. Maybe not should I do it? Just put it in the music. Just put it in the music.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. You'll burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it all that you desire. Those feelings that never be the same. You burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it all that you desire. Those feelings that never be the same. You burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it all that you desire. Those feelings that never be the same. Yo, who told us we ain't gonna win, man? Really? He's a bozo. Bozo. Really? Yeah, we did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. Yeah, I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. I don't want it if it ain't love. If it ain't, get it away from me. Who you gon' jack if it ain't?
The National Football League has traveled south of the border as we are in Mexico City, Mexico on EA Sports. Tonight we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the Arizona Cardinals.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Mexico City. And this carries into the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Over the middle, Cooper with it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
On 2nd and 12, Prescott. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Robert Alford there defensively.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. On the return is Kirk. Nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 22-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 2.
Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Now he's going to go up top over the middle. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. It's the correct call.
1-yard gain. Brings up
on 2nd and 9. Murray is going to find his running back. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Kenyon Drake.
And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back.
3.
Murray to give. This is Drake. And taking it to the 15-yard line before it's brought down. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold him to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. Looking for Fitzgerald, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following the pick 6, and they decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early and let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down. And he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. From the gun, Murray. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. And despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. That's going to set them back 5 yards. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Shotgun now from Murray. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Now Zerline on and the extra point. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good.
Cowboys 14, Cardinals nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. On the return, here's Edmonds. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Murray looks to throw again. 2nd and 10. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. 14. Nothing to score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14, Cardinals nothing.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. This is Allen. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again. 2nd and 10.
At the 17-yard line.
Off the play fake. Prescott. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper there to make the grab. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone, but he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous...
This is Dev B Music.
Hey yo, yeah, Nike check. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Get the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. They like, hold up, wait a minute, like don't make sense, don't really get it. I'm steady getting to the chicken, that tricky finger licking chicken. I mean, I'm getting to the good guap. Keep a rack in my socks. Diamonds cost me a lot. Nike check up all of my socks. Hey yo, Nike check. T-shirt check. Sneakers check. Socks check. Hoodie check. Shorts check. Nike check. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Get the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. Going up sky high while I'm rocking Air Force. And she just wanna ride, shorty bad and gorgeous. She was rocking stripes, said it's alright.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Chicago Bears. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Brings up second and 11. At the 17-yard line.
Trubisky will throw. That's complete to Mooney. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
A 9-yard gain on the play.
Now it's Trubisky. And this is going to be incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for. Looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a fourth down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth.
First down.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. The first carry for the shifty Tariq Cohen. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
Tackle made.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Trubisky gives to Cohen. And this will be a Bears first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. First and 10 at the 45.
First down, Chicago.
This is Cohen. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8. at the 46-yard line.
Now they'll run it with Cohen. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. They go play action. Trubisky. And that will be incomplete.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get. Taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Montgomery, they'll run for it. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. Sean Lee, the Pro Bowler, there for the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
David Montgomery.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Now Trubisky lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, 5. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys.
Oh, boy.
And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
The score, Cowboys 7, Bears 0. Greg Zuerlein, the kickoff.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. That'll be taken about a yard deep. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Cordero Patterson on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10. At their own 34-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Looking to throw Trubisky on 1st down. The screen pass here to Cohen. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
And the
They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky. Now they go screen. It's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
To Tariq Cohen. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Trubisky.
At the 49-yard line.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
To Tariq Cohen.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First down, a run with Cohen. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Cohen. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys 30. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards into Chicago 1st down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Throwing here, Trubisky. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Harris. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that.
And he is is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
To number 80, Jimmy
From
Graham.
13 yards out. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Lining up for the
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And we are tied at 7. Fielded near the back of the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. And this one quickly to Lamb. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
3 at the 32-yard line.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Prescott off play action. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
That's another Cowboys.
Play action now, Prescott. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On play action, Prescott. Flushed out right. He'll run it and able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. They'll run with Elliott. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott hooking up with Amari Cooper. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
And it's up and good.
Makes the score Cowboys 14, Bears 7.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Now it's Patterson. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 30.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. Gonna let one fly for right. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That's good for 28 yards.
And the Bears 1st down.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd down. It's Cohen. And brought down, but but not before they're inside the 25.
The ball carrier.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. On first down, they go right back to Cohen. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Trubisky. He completes this into the hands of Miller.
Trubisky's pass.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
3-yard pickup.
They run. This is Cohen. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
At the 9-yard line.
Play action. Now Trubisky. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one. And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown Bears.
12, Allen Robinson.
A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. Santos now to add the PAT. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Prescott from the gun. Buying time to his left. And he's going to keep it here. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Getting a hand in there and knocking it away, Eddie Jackson.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses have their way so far, so maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely, and that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaunt, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
For Chicago.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Mike, check, 59.
Now Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield and got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 36 yards on the play. Now they have their first down and more. And he gets this one down to the 24. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
He had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole that closed there quickly at the end. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic, and people want to put a little contact on it. Really well done.
That's good. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. 2nd down and 3 with right around 3 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 3's all around. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Eddie Goldman.
Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
Now here's Pollard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Forced out to his left. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Give the sack to Barkevius Mingo, the former number 6 pick.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it. But how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open. Left him nowhere to go with the football. Had to absorb the sack.
And Zerline's kick is good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. Well, they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
On the return, the Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. On 1st down, Trubisky. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Draw play here, Trubisky gives to Cohen. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. Got his tight end here, it's Holtz. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Arlington. The Bears on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. They'll try and pick it up with Cohen. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Cowboys' defense is going to get him the football back. They start on the ground with Elliott. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain.
Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. On the return, Carter. Officially, that'll be a 63-yard punt. Well done. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth-quarter lead. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Give them 22 yards, and that's also where they snapped it from, the 22. From the gun, it's Trubisky. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Brings up second.
Out of the gun, Trubisky.
At the 44-yard line.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
The first down carry by Elliott. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Now Elliott. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he's going to get this one down to the 30.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Caught out left side by Robinson. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and
to throw again on 2nd down. Trubisky dancing to his left. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Cole Komet, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
It's a gain of 10.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
DeMarcus Lawrence.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
At the 31-yard line.
From the 31, Trubisky. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are on the field.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Cohen. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
The tackle.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Again, it's Elliott. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. Elliott a first down and more. And he takes this all the way down to the Bears' 9. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. It'll be a gain of 4, but it'll bring us now to a 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Here's Elliott. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
A loss of a yard brings up 4th and goal.
Here we go, a big play in a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. Now Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
Bears.
Well, partner, still a head-scratcher to me how this one ended, down 3. I just thought, no matter the situation, you're in a spot where you can kick that field goal, go to overtime. Why not